Hi everyone, so here Vinita, and today we are going to discuss on email etiquette. So here I will share you few points. Just you follow this to send a proper email to others. So number one is email should be professional. So when you are sending any emails, all right, to anyone, just try to use the email address which is professional. Sometimes if you're working in some company, definitely you can use the company email address, so it will be professional, right? But when you are using your personal email id, so just I have seen some people, they are using some common name as their email address, or some girlfriend name as their email address, or boyfriend name, or made for each other, something very silly as their email address. It doesn't look professional, friends. So when you wanted to just keep up some standard for yourself, just try to maintain a good professional email id, because you may love that girl or boy or anything, okay, but the email should not show to others. Why you wanted to project to others? It should be natural and good, right? So try to use that, friends. All right. And number two is subject line should be crisp and clear. So when you are using some subject line, all right, so try to use something crisp and clear, and the people should understand what you're trying to write, or what you're trying to say in the email body content and other stuff. And also when you are writing something, just try to mention it clearly, so people will understand it. And number three is think before you write the email, and read again before sending the email, friends. So when you are thinking before writing, and when you are sending it after reading, in the sense like you are just double checking on what you are writing, definitely the email it goes in a right manner. But when you are just like that casually, when you are addressing to others, all right, and without thinking, so obviously we may when we are writing something, uh, when we I have seen personally, all right, so when I'm writing something, I may put it a good content, but when it is going out before reading, like in a hurry burry, when I'm writing something to others, it may I would have sent it. But then after sending it, like when I'm recollecting that email and rechecking it, I will found some mistakes in it. But when I'm reading only, I will know that this is what I was trying to, you know, uh, put it, but in that, like it has went in a wrong way. Again, I have to recall that email, but I'm not sure how many people have read it. So it's better to think before you write, and reread it again before sending the email, so it will give a clear picture on what you are trying to communicate with others. All right. And number four, font should be classic. So when you are trying to use fonts, okay, try to use Arial, Calibri, or Times New Roman, or Verdana. So myself, I'm mostly using Verdana, because I felt like it is very clear, and it projects very good. And I use the size also like 8 or 9. So I felt like when I'm reading it, it gives a very pleasant manner. So when I'm reading it again, but I've seen some people, they are using some fonts like it may look good, okay, but the people will feel irritated when reading it with their eyes. Sometimes, like some emails will strain our eyes. So please, friends, try to use just a common, you know, fonts, so it looks professional and others will not feel. And number 5 is professional salutation is must, friends. So when you are sending any emails, okay, let it be any emails, so you should use professional salutations like hi, and refer hi Jack, or you know hi Michael or something. When you are addressing it, just use professional salutation, hi or hello, something like that. You can use it. But I have seen some guys, they are using like hey, hey Mike, or hey John, something like that, which sounds, uh, which sounds informal salutations. So don't use that hey guys or hey folks, something like that. You feel like okay, when we are in high position, it looks very good when you are using something like that. Or sometimes like people have people, who are in higher band, they felt I have seen in IT companies, all right. So I have seen people using just salutation as uh, like Vinita, do this, or Vinita, just can you do this, something like that. They have narrated, but when I'm reading it, like I feel like okay, why people are using by name instead of just they can add a hi in front of it. It sounds very good, right? Because we always like try to give respect and take the respect back. When we are just using the names, we doesn't know their age, or we doesn't know which group they belongs to or what it is like. But self respect, we all should have, and we should know to give respect for others. So just try to use hi in front. It looks very professional, friends. Try to use, just start using it. So you will feel like though you are in a higher position, you feel like you are giving respect, and nothing wrong in giving respect to others. It's always give you a good brand in front of others. So just try to use, friends. And number 6 is use exclamation if necessary only, because sometimes like we are using exclamation mark though the email is not that much important. Or I have seen people using exclamation mark after drafting the email in the last, like 1 2 3 exclamation. But why? It is not required. Just end of the thing, like if it is required, use it, otherwise don't use. And number 7, signature is must, friends. So when you are sending an email, you know you should use this proper signature, thanks and regards, and followed by your name. Then if company name, if you wanted to include, you can include, and logo if you wanted to include, you can include it, but use a proper signature, friends. And reply all emails. So when number 8 is reply all emails. So when you are sending emails the same way, others will send it to you. And if it is not addressed to a right person, still you can reply to the emails. So it will give emails. When you are addressing, you can mention I'm not the right person looped into it, you can forward this email to the respective person. Because the people will think under the impression that I have sent it to the right person, and they will be waiting for the reply. Maybe or their name, or maybe like the same name which you have, but maybe one last name may be different, or first name may be different. So sometimes people may send it to the wrong recipient. So just try to inform, reply them, though it is not relevant to you. It will give you a proper good feedback from, you can get a good feedback from others on this when you're doing it. All right. And number 9, read and reread your email. So when you are writing something, you feel okay, so this is right, and this is wrong. And you may, when you are writing, you may write it in fast, and whatever we are thinking, same thing we'll put it. But when after say after sending it, if we open that email, we will know, oh God, I meant it in the same, in this way. But so when we are writing the emails, like we should be very careful and we should know what we are writing, and we should put it in the right way, and read the email again before sending. So when you are reading it, you will know the exact mistake which you have done it. So you will try to correct it. You will just spell check. You can spell check your email, and you can correct it in a right way. So try to read and reread your emails. All right. And number 10 is add the email address in the last and double check you have looped the right recipients. So when you are after drafting the email, the entire email after drafting, then you try to add the recipient. Otherwise, sometimes like when we are writing it by mistakenly half of the email itself, sometimes we may click a send button, or we may use a shortcut in the keyboard, and the email will go out from the inbox. So better you don't add the recipients in the beginning itself. After drafting, or after drafting and rereading the emails, then you just add the recipients. So definitely it will go to the right person, and it will be looped in a loop to everyone, and put it your whatever you wanted to communicate, you can communicate uh, in a right way. So try to use that. All right. And thank you all. So I have shared 10 points. Try to use that 10 points, and just try to use that while drafting an email. Definitely you can send a proper email without any mistakes. You can send it. So thank you all once again for this opportunity, and thank you all for supporting me every time, and in future I expect the same from you all. And once again, and thank you.